Honey has no business being this confident. You can seal it, forget it, bury it, lose it for centuries, and it still comes out looking like it just arrived from the grocery store. While everything else in your kitchen is actively racing toward expiration, honey just waits, calm, untouched, slightly smug. Bread grows fuzz, milk develops opinions, fruit gives up entirely. But honey refuses to participate in decay. Time passes, civilizations fall, and honey simply remains, watching. So what is it about this golden goo that makes time completely irrelevant to it? I'm Professor Everything, and today we'll be answering the question, why does honey never spoil? Right here on Explaining Everything. The first reason honey never spoils is that it is aggressively dry. Not dry like toast. Dry like a desert that forgot what rain was and refuses to apologize for it. Bacteria and mold need water to survive. Without it, they can't grow, reproduce, or cause problems. Honey contains very little moisture, and the tiny amount of water it does have is completely trapped by sugar. Sugar is incredibly greedy. It grabs water molecules and refuses to let go, like it's hoarding them for a long winter that never comes. This process, called hygroscopy, pulls water away from anything trying to live inside the honey. Microbes don't just struggle here. They give up almost immediately. Their cells lose water, collapse inward, and shut down basic functions. There's no dramatic battle, no resistance, no comeback. It's less of a fight and more of a quiet, inevitable defeat. Honey doesn't poison bacteria or attack them outright. It simply removes the one thing they absolutely need to exist, then waits patiently while nature does the rest. Next, honey is acidic, and not in an internet comment section way. Honey's pH is closer to vinegar than to water, which means it's naturally hostile to most microbes. Bacteria prefer environments that are neutral and comfortable, where their enzymes can function properly and their internal chemistry stays balanced. Honey offers none of that. From the moment a microbe enters, the environment is working against it. The acidity disrupts cellular processes and interferes with the chemical reactions microbes rely on to survive. Enzymes lose their shape, reactions slow down, and energy production starts to fail. Even if something somehow managed to survive the lack of water, the acidic environment makes sure it can't function normally for long. Growth becomes impossible, repair systems break down, and survival turns into a constant struggle. Honey doesn't need to shout or attack aggressively. It simply maintains an environment where nothing unwanted can ever get comfortable. Then there are the bees, who are doing more chemistry than they ever get credit for. When bees collect nectar, they don't just store it and walk away. They process it. Bees add enzymes from their bodies that break down complex sugars into simpler ones. During this process, tiny amounts of hydrogen peroxide are created. Yes, the same hydrogen peroxide you put on cuts while pretending it doesn't sting. In honey, it forms slowly and consistently. This creates a long-term antimicrobial effect. It's not dramatic or explosive. It's steady and relentless. Honey isn't trying to wipe microbes out instantly. It simply makes sure they never get comfortable. Honey also protects itself through its physical structure. It's thick, sticky, and dense, which limits how much oxygen can dissolve inside it. Many spoilage organisms rely on oxygen to survive, and honey quietly denies them access. It's like trying to breathe through syrup while someone calmly watches. Even microbes that prefer oxygen-rich environments find themselves slowed down, stuck in place, and unable to function properly. Even when honey is exposed to air, its internal conditions are already so hostile that newcomers don't stand a chance. Over time, honey may crystallize, becoming grainy or solid, but that isn't spoilage. That's just sugar molecules rearranging themselves into a more orderly structure. Nothing has gone bad. No bacteria moved in. No decay started. Crystallization changes how honey looks, not how it behaves. It's a cosmetic shift, not a chemical failure, and the honey remains perfectly safe, stable, and completely unfazed. Honey never spoils because it refuses to cooperate with microbes on every level. It has no usable water. It's acidic. It produces natural disinfectants. It blocks oxygen. It's not relying on one trick. It's a perfectly layered defense system designed to make spoilage nearly impossible. Honey is the ultimate food introvert. It doesn't invite bacteria in. It doesn't entertain them. It doesn't even acknowledge their existence. That's why honey from ancient civilizations can still be edible today. While everything else worries about expiration dates, honey just waits. Patient, confident, and very, very smug. If you enjoyed this video, or if you are now craving for a peanut butter and honey sandwich, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.